Cave, where I talk about video games, comic books, action figures, but mostly video games and comic books because those are my two biggest hobbies. I still collect toys every now and then, but that has slowed down considerably because of the price. Now, a lot of viewers on my YouTube are new viewers to my channel and this video, so I welcome you, and hopefully I have earned a subscription and a like. That'd be great. But you're not here to listen to me prattle on about YouTube analytics. You want to see what 5 Souls-like games are that are just as good as Souls-like games from FromSoftware. So this is 5 of the best Souls-likes that are not from FromSoftware. Let's take a look. Now, these 5 games, they're in no particular order other than length of time I've played. There's more that are good FromSoftware games, but I have some of them, a couple of them are still sealed, and I haven't really gotten to the meat of them. But first, I want to talk about the latest release, and that is Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. Now, this is along the lines of Stellar Blade, which is a Souls-like that got a lot of controversy before. This one didn't get as much, but it's still... the protagonist, good-looking female, is set in the Middle Ages, or I guess feudal Japan, excuse me, a feudal Asian country. They don't really say which one it is yet. Anyway, like I said, this is the least amount. I'm probably 2 hours in or so, just chunking away at these bosses and learning the mechanics and the magic and everything. But it is a fun Souls-like that I cannot wait to dive deeper and deeper into, hopefully on a vacation here soon. Now this one came out earlier this summer, I believe. That is the first Berserker Kazan. I am about 4 or 5 hours into it. I believe I've beaten the first main boss, and I came to a stopping point. There's a bunch of like AA games that are out, but I came to a stopping point here where I can step away for a little bit, and I don't think it'll affect the gameplay for me, but it is a beautiful cel-shaded Souls-like game. I don't know, it's great. It's a revenge tale. Basically, you play as this young man right here, and he's an amazing warrior. Dies in battle, gets resurrected by this like ghost, and then tries to rid himself of that ghost, but realizes like, well, I want my revenge, and this ghost wants me to fuck up some shit in the underworld. And have at you. The first Berserker Kazan is another great addition to your Souls-like catalog, not gonna lie. Okay, this one. Oh my god, this one's amazing. I love fairy tales. I've got a copy of Grimm's Fairy Tales somewhere next to me that I need to reread. But Pinocchio is one of the coolest tales, you know, where he wants to become a real boy, you know. I'm a real boy! You know, he's made fun of in Shrek and all that happiness. And the cartoon from Disney takes a dark turn if you think about it, with the wolf turning the kids into pigs. I don't know. Jump down that rabbit hole. But this game is very, I want to say like steampunk gothic. You play as, obviously, Pinocchio. And, oh my god. I'm just trying to say it's a fairy tale world, and you encounter other fairy tales in the world, if that makes sense. But there's a disease that happens, and you're obviously a puppet that's trying to become a real boy. And Geppetto's there. And, oh my god! It takes place in the city of Crate, and this is a tough one. I played it on hard, and then I dunked it down just to see how easy it was, and yeah, it's a bitch. But I like it when they kind of give you a chance. I'm almost 50. I work like 50 hours a week. It's hard to really put a bunch of times into a Souls game unless you're on a vacation or you have a nice 4-day weekend. But I'm still chunking along. I looked at the what's it called? Walkthrough. I'm like a little over halfway in this game, and I've been playing it for over 20 hours. So it is worth the price of admission. And unfortunately, he does look like Timothy Chalamet Ding Dong, which is disappointing, but that does not take away from how amazing this game is. And there's DLC out now, but I'm not going to get the DLC until I beat the game, because maybe they'll put it on disc like they did with RoboCop. This was a surprise to me, and that is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. You play as Cal Kestis, a Jedi that survived Order 6. A Jedi that survived Order 66 and is just trying to survive during the times of around A New Hope and Empire and such like that. And it's such a good game. It's such a good game. You do get lost a lot. I remember getting lost a lot on the worlds because the map, to me, wasn't helpful. It's like a 3D thing, and it didn't let you know how to get there. But the combat is amazing. The story is amazing. Like, I am not a fan at all of Disney Star Wars, except for Mandalorian 1 and 2, Rogue One, this game, its sequel, and Rise of the Resistance. I enjoyed the hell out of Rise of the Resistance. That was awesome. But this is a great game if you're, you might be Star Wars'd out, you might not be, but this is a fun, Souls-like Star Wars game where you get to use the Force, you get to build your own lightsabers, you get to have a dual-bladed lightsaber, you can do whatever you want. And combat's great, graphics are great. This is just one hell of a game from Respawn Entertainment that hopefully we get the third game, because number 2 kind of fucked us over a little bit, but I'll probably talk about that in another video. And finally, and I did beat this game. I beat the shit out of this game. And finally, the game that caused so much controversy last year, beautiful Stellar Blade from Shift Up Studios. God forbid we have an attractive protagonist, strong female. I don't understand the fucking problem with these idiot game journalists, but not only was this game, graphically gorgeous, the combat was fucking amazing, the upgrades were amazing, the story was good, kind of, humdrum, cookie cutter, Adam and Eve type story, but getting there was just amazing. There are 2 endings. I need to get the second ending because I am on New Game Plus on this puppy, and all the cool DLCs with Nier Automata, and maybe the First Descendant was another one, but I don't remember 100%. But this is a great. It's probably like $39 now, so it's definitely worth the price of admission just for replayability, to piss off these people that basically don't like video games. But this is a great game. Shift Up brought the goods, not just like a gorgeous protagonist and gorgeous side characters and antagonists and everything, but it also brought the goods with gameplay, story, and just overall design. So these are 5 of my favorite Souls-like games, not from FromSoftware. I know there's more. I got to do some more digging, and I got to play a few. I've got one that's still sealed, one that I haven't even gotten in the first boss yet, so I need to get back to that. But when I was doing my research on these games, I played this one first, then I jumped to this one, and then back and forth, and that is one of the dumbest things you can do with a Souls-like game. Don't jump back and forth because you fuck up the controls and die. But let me know what you think in the comments, and are there any Souls games that I might have missed that I don't know about? Obviously, Black Myth Wukong will be on the next list, but I'm not far enough to really talk about it, other than I love the fact that it pissed off all the game journalists. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon in another video.